Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Stan84, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Well, last time we finally made it here to the Golden Ridge, and instead of heading to our objective, yeah, we got distracted and ended up by this mansion here on the hill and murdering everybody inside. So, yes. Today we're going to be heading back down this mountain and going towards the camp to see what's going on there. After that, well, we might end up going on for the main objective. We will see. So, let's get moving, shall we? Back down on ground level. And yeah, camp's right in front of us. But yeah, the question is what's going on here? Where's our there it is. I say, where's our friend who we're meant to be meeting here? Right. Okay. Corpses, what's not a good sign.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
Uh-oh, I already feel a little sick. I love having these options. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's... oh! Psychopath! Oh, if we're taking psychopath. Okay, no. Any idea who did this?
I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't require evidence, then you can't be concerned with justice.
We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Okay, well, we kind of have an idea what went on because we've already been up to the house up top. So, yeah, let's just see if there's anything up here first. Okay, Tristan. Alright, worried about his boots. Typical. Right, nothing up there, that's fine. Right, let's get in, shall we? I mean, you don't need your credits anymore. Right. What have we got up here? Heck?
People could have been saved if they simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm.
Yes, yes, yes. Whatever you say. Ooh, another lockbox. Good. Right, what have we got on here? Okay, they had a defense force here. What I'm guessing, yeah, is what these charging stations are for. So, okay. Did they turn? Or were they turned? Oh. The corpse has been heavily damaged, making wound identification difficult. However, you eventually managed to identify one especially large wound on the upper torso, scorched black, and the flesh looks almost flash burned, which is most likely an electrical strike from high voltage shock weapon. Okay. Right. Okay, so killed with electric. There we go. Might as well have them since nobody else is going to be needing them. That's just food. Okay, and there is much, but as I say, not gonna leave stuff behind. Okay, what are you? You pick your way amidst blackened steel and aluminium, finding nothing but twisted wires, smouldering components, until eventually you find what appears to be a very small Protectorate logo stamped on a less damaged segment of plate. It starts to reason this transmitter was built by the Protectorate and likely reappropriated by the refugees. This may have been reason enough for its destruction. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, did the Protectorate come in and wipe these out? Right, well, a locked door always means there's something good behind it. Well, not always, but, you know. There's usually something good behind a locked door. And in this case... Okay, a helmet, grenades... And... That's it. Not worth it. Oh, a minute. There's more. What are you? Okay, armor. Again. Still don't know if it was worth it, but we'll check out in a bit. Okay, I've got to say, for a refugee camp, it was very heavily armed. The amount of ammo and grenades I've picked up. Okay. This automech has been damaged. The barrel of its integrated weapon is warped from heat damage. It seems its target selection system is overwritten. So yes, started to think their defense was turned against them. Oh, flip it. Lockpick 5. Okay. Well, maybe leave that and come back later then. The wavelength history is relatively uniform, appearing to indicate shortwave transmissions at semi-regular intervals. One frequency, however, does not even remotely match the others sent by this radio tower. It stands to reason that someone tampered with the transmission array in order to send the signal. Yes, but unfortunately, because we don't have Science 3, that is all we can get out of it. Okay, well, I'm glad I came up on the roof now. Okay, anything else up here? Yes, another... Oh, no. You just had some cash on you, that's fine. And can I make it to you? Of course I can, because it's got a double jump. Right. Anything else over here? Nope. So, okay. That seems to be everything. I think I have been everywhere, so... Alright, let's tell you what I found.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here.
Yeah, well, I found some information.
Inform me.
Alright, might as well start at the top and work our way down.
Seems this base has seen its share of destruction. I maintain that it feels deliberate, judging by the still standing buildings. Was there anything remarkable about it?
Okay, apparently, yes, I could do the engineering one because I got me engineering, but I could also say, yeah, it was moved from another location. But no, I'm going to go with Protectorate. See how he reacts to that.
Good observation. Suffice it to say, the Protectorate would not take kindly to such a theft. Did you have anything else?
Yes, the terminal entry.
Perhaps it might allow us to ascertain the final moments of the camp's machines. See if any final commands were sent before the camp's destruction.
Yes. Defenses were pretty resolute, in theory, but they're easy manipulated.
The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend.
Okay, yeah, the wounds.
Someone visited much carnage on this place while leaving few signs of their presence. Did you learn anything by examining the body?
Yep, it was shock weapons. Although, if you had guns 3, then I might have had another option, but...
Interesting. Dragoon automechs wield shock cannons, and the refugees may have had some for defensive purposes.
Okay, yeah, the destroyed automech.
That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it?
Yes, the, oh, again, if you had melee 3. Okay, interesting. But yes, the parameter slot was empty, apparently.
Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing.
And the wireless communications tower.
Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong.
I can't, unfortunately, because I failed it. Yeah, there was some tampering, but I don't know the significance.
The sign that something unusual happened there may fit snugly into our other observations. We shall wait and see.
And I'm done.
You're certain? You've combed the place to your liking?
Yep.
Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people?
Okay, let's see. No, I'm not going to tell him to give me the answer. You know what? Yeah, it's clear they were killed by the automechs.
A good first observation, and one I concur with. Too little damage, no signs of traditional firearms. Have any theories about the automechs that did this?
Yeah, whoever did it reprogrammed the mechs.
My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised?
Yeah, because we've got brilliant or innovative. Yeah, why does it feel like you already know the answer and are testing me?
I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted?
I'm not going to be able to answer this one. Yeah, I'm just going to say I don't have an idea. I do! Personally, yeah, it was the wireless tower. It was sent.
I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override.
Yeah,
the only
that's what I just said.
puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees?
Yep, the original owners of the transmitter.
Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa.
Yeah. And the Protectorate wouldn't take kindly to that.
After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to.
Yes, you already knew it. Did you have something to do with this? Although, ooh, Space Ranger. Okay.
Theorized. I knew this was an ex-Protectorate encampment, but wasn't sure it was a Sentinel's doing until this moment. They operate in clandestine ways. Now with that finished, hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
Oh. Okay.
Machines return.
There we go.
Eliminating any stragglers. To arms.
That's fine. The machines won't do any harm. There we go. Now you go. Down you go. Down you slipping. Go. Oh, there's more. Okay. Fine. That's fine. Alright. There we go. Let's go down. Okay. Come on, reload, hurry up. Pal, stop getting in your way. There we go.
That was a hearty engagement.
And we leveled up from that, even better.
These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'll chat with you in a second. I just want to see, yeah. Is anything good on these corpses? Like, ooh. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. Okay, and apparently there's one. Where the heck? Ah, there it is. Right, it's hidden down there. Fine. Right, let's do this level up, shall we? And yeah. Science and guns, what means now we can put it into anything else. And I think we're going to go with lock picks. So I'll do a one hack. No, especially if we're going to be dealing with automechs and that. Yeah, let's go with hack. Okay, there's a fair few perks I wouldn't mind getting, to be honest. Like tracker, hostiles on the minimap are no longer hidden, so I can actually see what we're going to be coming up against before we get there. I also like Nature's Friend, so temporarily tame hostile creatures. So yeah, wildlife will start fighting by my side. Deep drums is another good one. Yeah, just an 50% magazine size. That's never a bad thing, having to reload less often. But mainly because of, yeah, what we're coming up against and the weaponry I'm using, we're going to go with Electrotherapist. So, yeah. Weak mechs, when I max out the electric bar, instead of them being stunned, yeah, they turn and fight for me. So we're going to take that one and hope it works out. Okay, let's go and see what he's got to say for himself now.
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Okay, well, you know what? Why not? Why not head back, get that done? Might as well while we're at it. And then, yeah, we can just concentrate on what we need to do. Plus, it gets us in the right area.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well.
Yes, it
Libations
is.
or information? What's your poison?
Info! Right.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Yes, it wasn't easy, but we did it.
I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside you was a pleasure.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
Okay. Yes, normally I charge for tasks like this.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
Okay, well, I'm trusted now by them. That's nice. And yes, we've already been down there, so okay. Oh, at least we can legit get through here now. Okay, a secret area. Okay, that just opens and closes that. Fine. Oh, hello. Got the broker in there.
Yeah, how about this?
Oh.
I recruited a protectorate subject direct like from Bastion, middle of a protectorate holding.
Congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject. Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You jealous of my charms?
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC-ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Okay, interesting. Okay, you know what? We'll have a look at this in a minute. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything that I can grab for free. So, okay, Mr. Broker. Hello.
When it asked me, I had to put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
Yeah, I thought Subros was meant to see me as a friend. Well, we've kind of, how can I put this? Just become friends, but never mind.
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though, when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Yeah, come on. Somebody want to fill me in what's going on?
I shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Okay, fine. But yes, there's a locked door here. Can I... Oh, bloody hell. Right. Lockpick 8. Fine. And I'm guessing he's got the key card on him. Question is, can we... No, I'm not going to. I'm going to say, could we check without actually getting caught? But I reckon it's probably a high check, and my skill levels are not that good. So, just quickly... Not that way. This way.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Oh, this is gonna be fun! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, but yes, why do you want to travel with me?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sabrosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
Okay, so who do you think killed her?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
Okay. And yes, you know what? Can I trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
Okay, but you follow my rules.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
Yeah, I'll be dealing with multiple factions. No killing them without my go-ahead.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Okay, fine. We'll try not to attack any Protectorate, but yeah. Thankfully, it does look like self-defense is fine.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Don't argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
Oh. So right. Yeah, we can only have two, so... Honestly... It doesn't really matter at this point in time, to be honest, so yeah, I'm gonna send Val back.
Acknowledged. Please be advised that, statistically speaking, you are more likely to perish at an Arbiter's hands if you are alone. Goodbye.
Let us be off, Commander.
Okay, there we go, we have done that. So, right, back to the ship it is. Let's see if anyone's got anything they want to talk about.
Ah, Commander. Caught me cogitating.
Yes, what about?
I was just thinking about making some tweaks to Val. Hoping it'll help.
Yes, tightening her gimbals, rotating her effectors, occupating her oscillators.
You know your automechs. All of the above, more or less. Val's old in automech years, so she requires a lot of routine maintenance to prevent her hardware and systems from deteriorating further.
Yeah, she gonna snap and kill us in her sleep.
If that's a serious question, answer's no. She's got plenty of safeguards in place that would prevent her from harming any members of the crew, you included. Most times I find working on Val relaxing, actually. Meditative. It's nice being able to identify a problem and just fix it.
Yeah, well, we're not going to suggest shooting Val, but yeah, she means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Val saved my life after Horizon Point, and she's been saving my life every day since. Partly, I'm just glad to return the favor, even if I am just putting off the inevitable. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time, Yamri. But thanks for stopping by.
Okay, not much there we learned. Hello! Yeah, there we go. Give Lucy a pet! Oh, lovely. I do like Lucy. Right. Next, where there's Val.
Arbiter Rao has been admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a Protectorate Welcome Protocol, which may include burning, prodding, and/or light electrical shocks. Agent Ibarra refers to this as somatic tolerance testing and really funny.
Right, okay. Well,
Readying database.
okay, what's your assessment on the crew?
Which member of the incognito would you like assessed?
Yeah, let's start with Niles. See what you think of him.
Agent Ibarra has resumed regular exercise and no longer requires hourly provocation to move. These are all strong indicators of improved mental health. Agent Ibarra's lack of motion was becoming a cause for concern. However, this unit maintains full confidence in his resiliency and current combat readiness.
Okay, and what about Tristan, even though he's just got here?
Arbiter Rao shows a ready commitment to serving Arcadia. However, his loyalty to you is still under assessment. If forced to choose between this crew and the Protectorate, there is a higher than average chance he will defy you, Commander. Under such circumstances, this unit advises inflicting damage to his knees first to reduce mobility.
Thank you for that.
This unit is ready to answer any and all queries.
Okay, nothing else to ask Val, but where is the Arbiter? Where are you? Ah, here you are. Oh, wow. So that's what Tristan looks like.
This ship is certainly quaint. The grease stains and thrice retrofitted pipes give one the thrilling impression that the ship might burst into flames at any moment. I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed myself of the ship's cleaning supplies. Unsightliness is an enemy as sure as any other.
Okay, right, and yeah, we can get rid of him if we want. But no, we're not going to do that.
Certainly. I consider myself an open tome.
Okay, yeah, what was your upbringing back? Can we get a tragic backstory? Well, we kind of already know what your tragic backstory is, but still.
Straightforward. I was trained from a young age under the tutelage of Supreme Arbiter Marthana Andros, alongside my co-protege. Only those rated most highly on the Protectorate Acumen test could be placed even among the ranks of Arbiters. And to be mentored by the Supreme Arbiter herself was a great honor. Moreover, she taught her proteges to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit, despite the fact that an Arbiter needs nothing of the sort to declare something a crime.
Yeah, okay, doesn't that lead to a lot of corruption?
An Arbiter would never abuse their power. Every action we take is on behalf of the Sovereign and upholding the Protectorate. In any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy, but the Protectorate is matriarch ordained. Our devotion is ironclad.
Okay, so yeah, why do you think Supreme Arbiter taught you to back up your judgments?
As the Protectorate's most elite, we proteges needed to be able to think flexibly and adapt to situations that faced us should they require adaptation. At least, I believe that's why. Would that I could still ask her. Alas. Sneer all you like, but our society has operated in this manner for more than 100 years. Normally, arbiters do not need to prosecute, for all operate as they should.
Okay, not much
Ask,
else there.
and I shall answer.
Yeah, how's the life of an Arbiter treating you?
quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by your steady support. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss?
Yeah, tell me more about your relationship.
She taught me all that I know. Her teaching style was stern, but enlightening. If ever I erred, she would teach me to avoid making such a mistake in the future. Though she did not raise me from infancy, I was brought into her tutelage quite early. I spent a great deal of my life looking up to her. Her death weighs leaden on my shoulders. We must find her killer and bring them to justice, lest justice in Arcadia truly fall to ruin.
And yeah, what's so special about this sovereign?
Why, he is of the matriarch's direct lineage.
Why does it matter?
Only he possesses the understanding to lead us all. Someone not matriarch ordained would bring the Protectorate to ruin. May his leadership of Arcadia last for many years. I hope someday to be party to his glorious presence. If I had one wish, it would be that he leaned less upon the Consul's guidance. The Sovereign alone knows what is best for Arcadia. Meddlers should not be abided.
Okay. And yeah, what's the difference between sentinels and arbiters?
In every respect, save being humans, and perhaps even that is arguable in the Sentinel's case. Where arbiters uphold justice and loyalty within the Protectorate, the Sentinels operate on its fringes. They are clandestine operatives, little more than alleyway backstabbers. I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, they are the Consul's pet project.
Right, okay. Well, that's enough for now. Okay, we'll get your opinion on the crew later on once we've, had a bit of time together. But let's get back to, the Golden Ridge and get on with what we're meant to be doing. And you know what? I know I like the banter between Niles and Valerie, but especially that huge hammer, flip me, Tristan. Right, yeah, I want to spend some time with Tristan and see how he reacts with Niles and vice versa.
Tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Verick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
Yes. Okay, right, well, now we're back. Let's get down. Oh, if only... No, we couldn't have done it, but yeah, it'd be nice to see what his reaction was to that explosion when we landed. But yeah, I guess we're not going to be able to do that.
I used to love taking the train across Dorado, seeing the Marcasite caverns, the silence of the desolate plains. But that's all in the past now.
Yes, and oh, okay, I didn't notice that last time we were here. Is that? Oh no, it's fine. I thought that was a locked door or something, but no. Right, yeah, I've just thought as well.
Beautiful mural.
Murals.
Wait, one of these panels ain't like the others.
Yeah. I've already
Maybe
got
we'll
it
stick
now.
with us. Not like it's doing
But
good here.
yeah, I wonder if he's gonna have a reaction if we start taking them or not. Ooh, hello. Okay, I'm not gonna drop down because I'll probably end up being killed. But interesting that was open. We could have technically dropped. Okay, everybody in. I love the fact they just teleport him. Okay.
This place reeks of death. I believe refugees attempted to take solace from the fighting here. I only hope they found peace in oblivion.
Yes, never mind that. And yeah, we still can't get through there. What a shame. Okay. Let's just follow the road this time.
Don't eat yesterday's sandwich.
Great. Oh no, it's just you. I thought that was somebody talking then. Never mind, it's fine. What are you? Oh, there's somebody over there.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
Yes, you need help.
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
Okay, we?
My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
Okay, yes, I was about to say, I've played enough games to know this is an ambush, but, yeah, something's wrong with you and your story.
Of course there is. It's my family. They're hurt, dying.
Right. Okay, lead the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this way. This way.
Okay, let's get ready for an ambush. Where's it gonna be? Yeah, radar's picking up enemies. So, just hang back a little bit. As I say, do not trust him. Something over there that's... Yeah, there we go. Knew it. Right. You. Right. Down you go. Oh, you picked the wrong people to mess with. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Right. Let's see if you've got anything good on you. Plan is good. We kill a lot of dumb people and take their stuff. It's hard sometimes to still talk smart. Taking Adrena time makes talking good easy. But after Adrena time makes it even more harder. So need more. We just got to move. Find new people to steal from. Order guys, antis guys, and angry order guys are all hard to fight. New peoples is easy. Just need find new place to catch them when order guy's not around. Yeah, this new good plan. We scrappers can do this, but got to keep talking smart and keep dumb talking scrappers in the back. So yeah, called it. Alright, anyway, while we're at it, anything else? Ooh, there is something over there. Okay. Again, I know. Ooh, a drone. Okay, well, let's get down and hide a minute. And then... just open fire! Wow, okay, I
Let me know
really...
when you need a distraction.
Yeah, will admit, just... yeah. Really did some damage to that. I do love that there's so many things that can just be destroyed by shooting them. Right. You know what? Let's just do that. There we go. And let's kill off these. Okay, looks like this was meant to be some sort of mining camp. But yeah, by the looks of it, they disturbed a nest of, yeah, creatures and didn't last too long. Okay, anything in there of value? Ooh, engineering clothing. Evasion, combat sprint, nothing really much. Fine. Mag pick though, that's not bad. Okay, we've got 2 locked containers here, so get you, and you, and alright, you know what, and there was a lockpick in there as well, even better, and one up at the top. Good. Good. Alright, not much, but you know what, hey, it's better than a kick in the nuts. That's for sure. Oh, a minute. I just saw... Is that... No, it's not a terminal I can use. Okay, fine. Right. Now, get to where we need to go.
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warnings.
Okay, I was just coming down here and I noticed this outpost bit, so hello.
In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
Cute, and yes, what was that attack?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Yes, ceasefire, you say?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken. They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
Okay, yeah, and what else is going on around here? Come on, give me the lay of the land.
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore, after the attack.
Okay, tell me more about these zealots.
Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
Okay, and scavengers? Well, we kind of already know about them, and we've killed them a load, but anyway.
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
Okay, yeah, we kind of found one. Maybe there'll be more. We'll see. And yeah, what creatures are you talking about?
The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
Okay, thank you.
All our efforts add to the equation.
Right, in that case, have you got anything that I could have? And who are you up here?
I don't see anything else coming. Was it just the one?
Maybe. Go up. Oh, a minute. Ooh. Initiate Owen's chest key. Oh, lockpick 5. Boo. Boo, I say. Oh. Although. Yeah. There is a locked back here. So, let's just open you. Light pistol, not really too bothered about that. Fine. Okay. Right. This time now, no more distractions. Look, big shiny light, head 2.
Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Yeah, wipe my nose. I can wait, but I might get these other people sick. And yeah, I'm not a refugee. I'm here on orders from Ruth.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Okay, so yeah, where's this exclusion zone? I want to explore it.
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
Okay, yeah, you people sure take your precautions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
Okay.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here.
And any more rules?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Oh, good. Yay. Medical's good enough for this one. Yeah, it doesn't seem right unless you're the sickest person alive.
Well, that is the idea. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
Okay. So, you're a hypochondriac. Fine.
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
Okay, feel better.
Me too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Thus, if we compare the rates of dust accumulation inside the settlement to outside,
we gain minute insight into the grand plan.
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
Yes, can you tell me the square root of pi?
Oh, doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245385. Ah, I see you were making a jest and/or attempt at conversation. Anything else?
Okay, fine, you got me. So, yes. Do you usually perform advanced calculations in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
Yes, you're just mathing for math's sake so people can see you math.
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
And yet, 10.26% of the time, they're asking if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Yeah, but most people need more than medicine and water to be happy.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
Okay, I'll let you get back to mathing them.
Then back to it I shall get.
Anyone else of interest? You look like you're a shop.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Okay, maybe not. Fine.
You there! Cease rifling in your colleagues' pockets or else! And you, no jostling! Oh, forget it.
Okay, interesting. Oh, you seem
The
important.
meaning of life is numeric, and we are the keepers of the equation. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
Very good. Okay. And apparently... Alright, because I got them both. Sorry, I thought that was a new symbol, but no, that's just plus, so and, yes. Hardy layperson, I own 2 abacuses. One for work, and one for play.
Ah, frivolous jocularity is one of a vicar's key methods for establishing rapport with lay people. If we gab a bit, I might restock my arsenal for witty rejoinders and quips.
Okay, you seem in the know. What's the situation then?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Really? Okay. Yes, you haven't actually told me, though, about the situation here.
Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
And yeah, do you think people are listening?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Right, okay. Oh, bounty board. Okay, we've got any bounties? Well, first, let's get some bits. Why not? $500? Not bad. Okay, and any... Oh, yes, we've got 2. Okay. Jan Dunsey. Okay. For the crime, repeated indiscriminate slaughter of Order personnel. Unlike her brothers, Jan appears to bear some vestige of duty from a prior life in the Protectorate. Unfortunately, this has manifested in a hatred for the Order. She seems to believe that the Protectorate has treated us too gently and that we must all be executed. Okay, she resides in the Scrapper's Den. Okay. And what about theft? Okay. Oh, we've already done that one. Hey, that's the one we did. Yes, the Garden Estate in the southwest Golden Ridge. Catastrophic damage to a trauma infrastructure. The mountain on which the estate resides must be ascended. Okay, that's fine. Can I, yeah, turn in that one then. Thank you. Okay, how much did I get for that? Over 1,000. Nice. Oh, and I got a decryption key. Good. Right, so yeah, we've just got one more there. And okay, let's see if our engineering skills can help us out here. You determine this was an improvised structure, possibly multi-story, before its collapse. Internal loading bearing elements clearly proved insignificant. Okay. And, okay, there's nothing else I can do. Wait a minute, is that all? Let's see. No, I need both. Observations 3 and Brawny. Fine. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do at the minute with that.
I seen the whole thing.
Oh. Who said that? Yeah? Maybe it was you over there, is it? Yeah, you've got the same name.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Yes. My health isn't in question, but... yeah. Whoever was in there may be injured. Like you!
Oh, yeah. Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenberg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
Okay, so yeah, a bunch of displaced have been hurt.
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
Okay, I kind of wish we could have gone with the second option. You might be right. But yeah, I don't want to leave this conversation yet, so I guess they're doing the best with what they have.
They're doing something, which is better than nothing, but not by much.
Alright, well that's still ended the conversation. Fine.
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion zone is where we stake our claim. Stand with me in defense of freedom.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Yes, Earth Directorate.
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
Okay, yes, a helpful troublemaker.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, what were you saying about the exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
Yes, it makes no sense, I agree.
Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but you, maybe you'll have better luck.
I guess I'll give it a try if I bump into her.
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
Okay, well, we seem to have a fair few people wanting me to talk to him, so you know what? I think we shall leave it there for now, and next time, yeah, we'll head in, because that seems to be everything out here we've done. So, yes, hopefully you'll join me back here next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been Sank84, and this has been The Outer Worlds 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Look after each other, and until next time, goodbye.